So, a lot of you have been asking questions, and I've been getting a lot of how, what is the best reliable way to beat frozen teams? And also, on my last Scrooge video, how I'm trying to introduce Scrooge to my meta team and make him meta. I just happened to wipe a frozen team, so I was like, oh, I always knew Scrooge has that potential. He just needs to pop off. Now, everyone was asking on that video, is he like? Does this do happen all the time? Can you wipe frozen teams with Scrooge? So, what we're going to be doing, I want to go in, try and find a frozen team in PvP, and when I do, I want to jump in and we'll start there, and we'll see. Let's see how Scrooge will do. So far, I've had no trouble with Scrooge versus Frozen. From that video, I've done a couple out of that video. So let's see if this next one that I find, let's see if we can then go and wipe up some floor. So the reason for anyone who has missed my Scrooge McDuck videos in the past, or who has not seen his showcase, go and check those out. I'll put some links down in the description below, but go and check them out. Like, definitely one of my favorite characters. It has been some of the most fun videos, and he's a very great character. Now, the reason why he is very good against Frozen, this passive here, is what he does. He's got 20% chance to go up when an opponent activates a helpful effect. He goes up and attacks them, and then with that attack, he purges all of their helpful effects, and then he creates a copy of all those effects removed to himself with the durations refreshed. Now, that is great for two reasons. One, it can completely wipe Kristoff's buffs, and that is so important for getting through his like unlimited taunting tanking stages. And all you need to do is just wipe one or two other characters. All he's doing is protecting a character, and it's just so continual. All the defense ups, all the cleansers, just gets to be a bit of a pain. But what this can do, because he's getting so many helpful effects, it's giving him so many chances for Scrooge to trigger. And it's giving, every time he's getting defense up, every time he's getting a helpful effect immunity, a harmful effect immunity, things like that. Every time those are refreshing on Kristoff, it's giving a chance for Scrooge to trigger. So each one of those is going to be 20%, 20%, 20%, boom. All it needs for one of them to go off, steal all his buffs, then you can go after the rest of the team. Now that is the theory. But you also have a chance with all the other buffs going around the team. You have, say, when you get Kristoff giving guaranteed crit to Dash or some other super hard hitter, then you have a chance for Scrooge also to activate on that. And if you can block one of those, give Scrooge guaranteed crit, you can make him deal some big damage and help to clear the team too. So that in itself can potentially be amazing. Also, with Anna boosting up, giving haste to the whole team, there's so many buffs going around on those frozen teams. Scrooge has so many chances to activate, and all you need is for him to go and block some haste, give him himself some haste, interrupt the turn order, let him have his turn. Things like that can, just all those little things that can upset the system, that makes Scrooge good, and just take those good effects away from a team, and whatever other good effects are stacked up on those characters. With Sven getting all these stacks of buffs, boom, all of a sudden takes one of those activations to make him activate, steal them all, take them all for himself, and take that, Sven. Yeah, so that is why Scrooge is good. And then on top of that, when you get all these buffs, he deals 20% more damage per helpful effect. So you get 1, 2, 3 helpful effects, boom, 60% more damage. 5 helpful effects, 100% more damage. You're gonna be doubling your damage, and then take even more. That's where the damage starts going massive. So that is why he's so good. Let's jump into a match. We'll see if we can. I'll cut to a match when I find a frozen team. So let's see how this goes. All right, right off the bat, Scrooge And Kristoff had his first turn, gave guaranteed crit to Dash, and we get Scrooge stealing it straight away, straight off the bat, and that is amazing. Now, what that did, it protected my Zurg, stopped him from getting knocked out straight away. And now, that just those little things, now my team is protected. Now I can get my taunt off before Dash goes nut. And hopefully, because of that, I got to get Raja out. And now, I protected Zurg. And that is all it takes to disrupt this Frozen team. So, what we're going to see if we can do now is I've got the guaranteed crit. The good thing is guaranteed crit is not based off turns your turn, so it's until I damage next. So I'm buffing Zurg to give him more damage so I can shred through Kristoff, as well as getting ready to get haste from Anna, having more effects on both Zurg and Scrooge to potentially get more turn meter. So I want to give them silence. Now this is the perfect time. I'm giving them silence. Get out. So all I need to do now is get rid of the taunt. So if I can one hit Kristoff right here with the damage up, I should be able to. So thanks to Scrooge for that. Now, all I need to do is shred through Elsa, and if I can get it down, boom. Boom. Just like that. Wiped her chance of getting her shield. Now that's gone because she was silenced, and all because like Frozen teams come out, they hit hard, they fill up your spells. Boom! I've got my spells first. I disrupt the turn order with Scrooge, and if things would have had continued on normally, I could have easily been silenced like that. But getting mine off before he can, and making him do basics, and get Raja out, getting all those protections, gotta love it. You gotta love it. And I'm just gonna see if I can decrease his charges, getting it. Ooh, the crit chance up as well as the crit power up on Shan Yu. Ooh, nasty. Get rid of that dash. Now all I need to do, see, it doesn't even matter now because Kristoff is not taunting. So all I need to do now is wipe the rest of his damage dealers. He can taunt. He can shield up and do whatever he wants. And all I'm going to do now is try and wipe the rest of his team while this is happening. And if I can wipe his team while it's happening, I want to get rid of Kristoff. Just get rid of all of his damage. Ooh, 8k. There he goes again. And all those little activations. Every time one of those characters die, I'm going to have a chance for Scrooge to be having his stealing buffs. And that's all it takes. And now, got all my damage up. 13k, wipe him. Let's go. I am calling it. I think as long as you can sort things out, I think this is going to give potential. This is potentially potential to be a perfect counter to the Frozen team. Getting Scrooge in there, running Jasmine with the Raja to get the taunt away from all your main characters. I think this is it. Now, I think Zurg is potentially interchangeable, but I found Zurg to be the best just as a one-hit damage dealer. He just shines to help to shred through Kristoff when Kristoff is taunting. If I can't get rid of that taunt, like if I steal that guaranteed crit, I still need a way to just shred through Kristoff so I can access the rest of the team. I'm liking this. It's pretty reliable so far. I'm liking this. There's chance out there. There are things out there. There are teams out there. All we need to do is find it. So there is hope. There is hope for all of you out there who are struggling with Frozen. Try different things out. Now, the hard thing with that is for people to try things out is not easy when there's such a big gear lock, and that's a problem. So people are relying on building up one team, and then they're stuck with their team for a while. I'm just putting out there there's hope for you all. We're going to have to sort out something, or Glue's going to have to sort out something, because at the moment the gear lock is too much. So people can try different characters so they can actually have fun and try different combinations. I think that is what it's going to be needing. So let me know in the comments below what you all think. Do you think this is going to be reliable enough? Do you think this is a perfect Frozen counter? I want to hear from you guys. We'll see you soon.